Good morning, it's Barbara. It is brutal out there at 11 o'clock in the morning. 67% humidity. And it's going up to 95 or something like that. And we will be out and about a bit. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I went back to my mug. I miss my mug. It is not lovely out here. It is hot and humid, right, puppy? And you are black and curly. Yeah, I don't know how Maisie's doing. All right, I'm going to use my stain today. Oh, man. I cannot see myself very well. Very reflecty. And the house is bright. I feel like I did okay there. But, like I said, I can't see. So I could be completely wrong. Looks a little lopsided. I'm going to stop. Take Christy's advice, I'm sure. When she watches this, she'll say stop. If she watches it, she's busy. Good morning, it's Barbara. It is going to be extremely warm today, although apparently tomorrow is going to be worse. But when I came down to make coffee and tea this morning, I looked out the window and I saw a hummingbird at our hummingbird feeder. We cleaned it up yesterday, made fresh new nectar, and I took my Sharpie again and made the little flowers. Made the little flowers on the feeder red again, so that they look like little flowers that they're allowed to eat. And somebody stopped. They only went in 2 times, but still, yeah, I'm very excited. This is me not even getting up. And there's our reflective house. And here's me again. Hello. So, yesterday, we went to visit Aura. We only stayed for a little while because we got there just a few minutes before the music was going to start. And she has a lovely piano player who comes and plays the baby grand. And everybody was forming, and we're like, we don't want you to miss this, but so we're going to leave you while you watch the music. We are going to see her again today because, sadly for her, she has a doctor's appointment. And so we will be going out and about. And this one is about 20 minutes away, 25 minutes away. So we need to be there by 1 o'clock to get her organized, get her in the car, and get her to her doctor for a 2 o'clock appointment. So that'll be most of our afternoon. By the time we get home, it'll be 3:30 at least, 3:45 back here. So the dogs will get a late walk or possibly no walk, depending on if we're going to have thunderstorms. We had thunderstorms yesterday. But not much rain, so I'm going to have to water things. But we had thunder, and Pearl was very upset. Pileated woodpecker. We saw one flying overhead the other day. So that wasn't fun. I didn't knit. I'm not sure why. I had to move all my knitting stuff because Pearl wanted to be right up next to my chair on that side for the thunderstorm, and that's where all my stuff is. Now I just moved it out of the way. Now maybe this is my opportunity to, straighten it up and put it away. I mean, I still have my bag from when I made my Montreal right there. You know, it's like, that makes no sense. I still have my scattered petals cowl there, and I'm probably not going to work on that until my Advent again. I'm getting another DK Advent, I think, and so I'll finish it next December, so I could move it. So anyway, this is one of the little places where things gather, and you know, so she made me move it so she could be happy, and I want her to be happy. So I'm gonna wipe this off, or the whole vlog is gonna be in purple. I got Glorious, I think. Darling. This is Wonderskin Lip Stain in the color Darling. But I was feeling pink today. Do I have all the purple off? Oh, you know, part of the problem is these glasses. These glasses are like, I guess I gotta get some soap out. They're like, have a film over them. Huh. Yeah, the glasses aren't helping me with the glare. Maybe the problem isn't the glare, the problem is the glasses. Anyway, there you go, Darling. So, you know, watching the news, reading the news. But I did finish, I had a long time ago started watching Harry and Meghan, which is a documentary, you know, it's sort of their version of what happened on Netflix. And, well, Netflix has these kind of things all the time that aren't necessarily, you know, exactly true. I am quite sure that this is their version of what happened. So this is their side of the story. Whatever the story is, this is their side of the story. It was definitely, you know, them. So it was very interesting. I enjoyed it. And I will say, for what it's worth, that they couldn't care less. I think it achieved its goal for me. You know, that its goal for me was to make me feel a little more sympathetic to them, because of course, what do I know? I don't even care about the royals, and I'm certainly predisposed to believe their side of the story, just because I'm predisposed to not be a fan of the royals. And I apologize if that offends the people in the UK, or in the Commonwealth for that matter, but that's, you know, personal, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. Harry and Meghan don't care. Nobody cares. But anyway, I watched it and I enjoyed it. Well, and I had started it quite a while ago, and then last night or the night before, I came across it again, and I kind of picked up where I left off, and then I finished it last night, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was very interesting. Yeah. That's what I did. And then I read the news. Yep. I don't think I cooked anything yesterday, but I am planning to go in and make crackers before we take Aura to the doctor, because we finished up all the crackers. But I don't think I have anything else sort of pending food-wise. I don't know if you've noticed, but I haven't made fluff in months, because I made the fluff for Aura. And, yeah, so I haven't been making fluff. But I have been making popovers the last couple nights. I hadn't been making popovers either. So, yeah. But I am making crackers very regularly, as you know, and I will be making them today because I do like it when our cracker tin is full. And it's completely empty now. It'll stay full longer if I don't buy Dennis dip. Of course, he can always go to the store and get his own dip. And if he asks me, I will buy it. I will. Because he likes his dip. So I'm so excited. I just happened to be glancing out the window when I saw a hummingbird. Yay! Well, we had seen one fly by the other night, and that's why we cleaned it up and refilled it and everything. We had to make new nectar because our nectar in the fridge wasn't good. So that's how long it had been since we had made nectar. So it was time. Hopefully it liked our nectar. It took 2 sips and then left. So we'll see. But I will be watering, and I will be making crackers. Those are the 2 things, and taking Or to the doctor. Those are the things that I'm planning to do today. Anything else is gravy. But that means I had to clean out the dehydrator, and you know, because I need that for the crackers. So that's a little step ahead, you know, in it, you know, moving forward, because that had been needing done. So yeah, something else I was going to tell you, follow up kind of thing, but I'm not remembering it now. Carol is going to furnish the next prize for the 2025 Joyous Make-Along. I hardly ever talk about the make-along, and I do apologize, because when I am working on my sweater, my DAP Days sweater cardigan, it really does bring me joy, and I don't know why I don't pick it up more. It's really interesting to me to think about that, you know. It doesn't make sense that I don't pick it up more, because it does bring me joy. I think my problem was I wanted to look something up and I couldn't find the pattern. I couldn't find the pattern without moving from my chair. It's probably on the table. I will look on my way by. But I'm pretty sure that I need to do the back exactly to match the front, so that it hits the bottom of the armpit at the same place and it hits the top of the sleeve in the same place. I have quite a bit of knitting to do before I think I have to worry about, you know, I have at least this much to do before I have to, more than that, before I have to worry about, a lot more than that before I have to worry about the shaping in the back of the neck, because the back of the neck is a lot higher than the front. The front comes here, but the back's going to be high. So anyway, I have a lot of knitting I can do, and I can print it out again if I have to, but I have no idea. I have no idea. I do not understand myself nearly as well as I wish I did, but I haven't been knitting. But anyway, it does bring me joy, and if you are doing fiber related things that bring you joy, please, there's a thread on in the Flame and Fiber Podcast Ravelry group. Post your pictures, take a look at what people are doing. It's amazing. I'm going to go through, I will only be hearting things because it's too late to make comments. I'm so behind. But yeah, so I am going to pick a prize winner, 2 prize winners, a physical prize, which Carol has made a bag, and is the physical prize, and I will pick a pattern prize, and a picture gets the physical prize, comment gets the pattern prize, and I will do that at the end of June. So I'm just giving you fair warning. Anything you're doing that brings you joy, that has anything to do with fiber, thread, you know, stitching, weaving, spinning, carding, making Rolags, anything you're doing that brings you joy, sewing, that has anything to do with fiber in any way, please let us know. And we will be picking a prize. So at the end of the month. So thank you, Carol, for the bag, and thank you for the reminder, because you know how many times, I'm not even talking about the make along, and it's so fun to see what people are making that's bringing them joy. So fun. So please join us with our make along. I will knit some tonight, and and when I go in, I'm going to look for my pattern, but I don't need the pattern. I know where I am. I don't need the pattern yet. So even if I can't find it, I'm going to knit. So how's that? That's a promise. Tonight, when I figure out my next thing I'm going to watch on TV, I don't know what it'll be. I did watch Christy. She has a new floss tube out. Love her hair. And yeah, so that's it for me. I'm going to go in because I'm starting to sweat in the shade. I do have to get water and make sure these flowers are watered because they're growing beautifully. They do like it warm as long as they have water. And get my cream cheese out to soften for my crackers. So I'm going to go do that, and I will see you tomorrow. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.